You are now live.
Happy Monday
to you.
No.
No? All right, so we're going to take a look at what we sold this week. Oh, man. Oh, this is the first week I have off since February. Good morning, Onessa Sales eBay. Happy Monday to you. How is the weather treating you in, is it North Carolina? North Carolina, that's right. Good morning, Rio Sales. Happy Monday. How was your week last week? How did sales go last week? We are going to be doing our recap this morning with you guys. As per usual, if you have a question, you can click on the question sticker. I don't want to rush through it. You want to rush through it?
No, not rush. Louder.
Oh, louder. Sorry. So louder. Okay. We get, Michelle and I, so you guys know, we give each other cues. If we think one of us needs to be louder, we like give each other cues, and yeah. Or if we feel like you need to move to the next topic, we give each other cues, and we, you know, because Michelle does the editing for the podcast, and all of this is transferred to a podcast later, so she knows, right? Okay, cool. You have good weather. Good to hear that. And our weather's been pretty darn hot out here lately.
Yeah.
Except we had like, the last 2 nights have been a little bit cool, which was nice.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what was your best or your favorite item that sold last week.
First thing first. Last week, our sales, I think, was the best. Last week, we did the best out of our history.
Okay.
Since we started reselling.
Mm-hmm.
Since we started reselling,
okay,
I think last week broke the record.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't know what our sales or profits were last week because Michelle put this together last night and I don't know anything. I do know that last week we went sourcing and we spent $562 on doing online estate sales at 3 to 4 different estate sales. So when we got home from doing all that sourcing, we sat down and said, this week we need to sell $562 to get our money back and then make some profit. And our weekly profit has been around the $450 range. So that was our goal. Now, let's see what actually ended up happening.
Wait, hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. What was your best sold item?
That's right. What was your best sold item this past week? And let me think about it for a minute so I can figure out what my best one.
For me, it was the uncut $1 bill from 1988. So we got this big sheet of uncut $1 bill. It was framed and I spent a lot of money on it, but after 2 days it was sold. So that was my best favorite item of the week. And you, Marina?
Yeah, so that's true. Can you tell them a little bit more about that? Because you bought it last week.
I bought it at a live estate sale. Basically, they're just taking the camera through the items, and I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that was really cool, and they were selling it for $50, and I don't know why, but I bought it. But then
and when Michelle came home, when we came home with that, or we went to pick it up, I was like, and I saw the comps on eBay. I was like, oh great, I think you overpaid for this by a lot. And I was really worried, you know, that was our worst purchase, but it ended up selling first. And we made our money back and some, which was really nice. So I was really happy about that. That was not my favorite sold item though.
What was your
hold
favorite?
on. Wait, hold on. So my favorite good morning, my web promos, and good morning, the thrift bar. Happy Monday. Again, if you would like to let us know what your favorite sold item last week, you can put it in the comments below. My favorite sold item last week, it was like the most time-intensive item, probably didn't make the best profit. However, it was my favorite because I learned a lot. So it was a television. So we picked up a TV VCR combo. Those are really popular right now. So if you ever run into them, buy them, right? This one came with a remote control. It worked perfectly. The people who sold it to me wanted $40. I gave them $30 for it. We sold it for $145 on Etsy. We spent $92 total on that TV though, because we paid for shipping and we paid FedEx to package it for us. So our profit ended up being about $50, which you know, it's not bad, but I think we could have squeezed out a lot more on that. So going forward, I learned with that one that we need to package it at home, but we also need to do some research before we package it at home.
Yeah.
So research on the supplies, because they can be really expensive. So that's something I've been wanting to do. I'm you know, I like strategy, and anyway, that was my favorite item. So what were your guys' favorite items? No one has said anything. How were your sales last week? Let us know. Good morning, Ethical Fashion Closet. Happy Monday.
Good morning.
And so here is the recap. So we sold a total of 25 items, which is about twice as much as what we usually do. Poshmark, we sold 10. eBay, 3. Mercari, 5. OfferUp, 1. Etsy, 6. And our total gross was $1,334.40. And our total profit was $762.10. We got our money back from our sourcing last week.
Yeah, and we only sold a couple items from those sales, which is crazy.
Which is crazy because we have a lot more. So happy Monday, awesome sales. Thank you so much. Ethical, let's see here. Ethical Fashion Closet. I like that name. That's awesome. Yeah, so that was really, really great. We worked hard this week. So
we worked really hard. We sourced way too many items, and now we have a lot of more items to list.
Yeah.
A little behind.
Yeah, a little, which is like nothing.
The interesting thing was last week, Etsy was, you know, there was a lot of traffic on Etsy, and something I did on Etsy was there was an ad that popped up saying, hey, do you want to pay $1 a day to advertise your listings? And I was like, okay, I'll try it out. And I don't know if that was the reason why we're getting more sales on Etsy, but Etsy was popping last week.
Yeah, I mean, and people got paid on Friday, right? I got paid. Did you get paid Friday?
No, this week.
Oh, you get paid this Friday. See, so Hustlin' Hooks told us every Friday somebody gets paid, right? So we're gonna
not in order. That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it doesn't really matter. It's okay. It doesn't matter, does it?
You can start from this.
From
Just
where?
the shirt.
That's fine. So anything else that I wanted to say? I guess not. Okay, so the thrift bar said I really need to list on Etsy. If you have anything that's made in the year of 2000 earlier than 2000, you can list on Etsy. Etsy is a place where you could sell your vintage items.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start here with number 1.
Oops. I did change the title. Sorry.
I don't understand what the problem is.
It's a Madewell blouse, and we sold it for $39.90.
Okay, so this is a Madewell blouse, not a Lane, whatever that says, plush. And it was $39.90. This was on consignment. So we do consignment as well. And actually, it's funny because I'm going to go get my haircut today from my sister, and she has a bunch of clothes for us.
Wow.
So that's going to be exciting. We're going to be selling on consignment from her. And we're selling a lot of stuff from my mom on consignment, but she always just give us the profit anyway. So, okay. Number 2, that's yours, Michelle.
This is a Lomography Diana medium format camera. So it's crazy. This camera is so light. It's like it's like 10 ounces. It's made out of plastic, but it's a camera, and we sold that for $50 on Etsy.
I am taking photography class this summer. I just finished one up. Photography is like such an awesome hobby. And lomography, if you don't know, we have a post on a past lomography camera that we sold, but all these things that are old and vintage are trendy, especially with Gen Z, you know, the younger generation out there. But this camera, you take a picture of it and the quality comes out really bad, which is exactly what people want it for.
Oh.
Like it's the camera, when you take a picture, it doesn't look professional, right? It looks like a little kid took a picture or something. It uses, I think, film or whatever, but that's what a lomography camera is, and it's super hot. So if you guys run into these, we paid like $1 or $2 at a garage sale for it. We sold it for $50 on Etsy. My web promo says, I wanted to go thrifting yesterday, but things are getting crazy here in Arizona with the virus. I love selling vintage cameras. Yes. Okay. So you're in Arizona. Be really, really careful with the virus. Yeah, we've had if you watched our estate sale haul yesterday, we went to an estate sale yesterday. Oh no, on Sunday. Well, Saturday. And they told us it was by appointment only. When we got there, it was super crowded and we were freaking out. So yeah, just please be safe out there, guys. The virus is unfortunately still around. So
yeah. So the next item is also an Etsy sale. It's a Game of Life board game. This is a vintage game from 1997. And this was sold pretty quickly. I was surprised.
Yeah, did you guys ever play this game called Life, the Game of Life? I used to love playing this with my parents when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it was one of my favorite games that we rarely played. And we picked this up for $3 from somebody who was selling like their games for $3 a piece. So that was a very good sale. Now, on this Etsy game, did we pay the promotional fee or no?
No. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you guys, I don't know if you know this, something we're still finding out about Etsy is if your item sells and it was promoted on Google or something by Etsy, then you have to fork over 20%. 15% plus the 5%.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a total of 20%. So we don't mind though, because we're going to be pricing our items up and we want them to sell, right? So Ethical Fashion said all the time, right on. My web promo said, yes, I seen the haul video a few minutes ago. Woohoo, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Our haul video from yesterday was insane.
All right, so the next one is my favorite item. This is the uncut $1 bill from 1988. And this basically came in a sheet, and I actually wanted to keep it, but I listed it and sold it in 2 days.
Yeah, and this is actually a half a sheet. So a complete sheet of uncut $1 bills is going to be twice as big. And yeah, I know Michelle brings like the coolest things home, and she wants to keep all of them. And I always say like, no, we have to get rid of them. We have nowhere to put it, right? So yeah, so that was her favorite sale. And we paid up for it. We paid $50 for it. So, anyway, glad it sold fast. Okay. So this was on Poshmark. This is a Poshmark sale. It was a pair of vintage Dickies gray men's shorts and we sold it for $20. The really funny thing about it is it has a cell phone slot. And the picture of the cell phone was like a flip phone, which I think it was like a
Nokia, like a Nokia phone.
Brand new vintage shorts. All right.
All right, the next item is an Angels t-shirt. This was sold on Mercari for $20. The same buyer bought another Angels t-shirt for $18. Unfortunately, he had to pay shipping twice. And I think this is something Mercari needs to improve, is they need to help people bundle things so they save money on shipping. So that's that. All right, the next one, Marina.
Yeah, so the next one is interesting. I have a story to tell you about this one. So this is an ACDC band shirt. If you guys are not familiar, band shirts are really hot right now. And so this shirt was on Poshmark. It sold for $45. But minutes before it sold, we had a question on it, right? They were asking if it was still available, right? And my response was yes. Now, when the question was asked, I like to do a lot of the sales. Michelle does like everything else. She'll take pictures, she'll post everything, list everything. I like to do the sales. And anyway, so when I was looking at this shirt, I was like, wait a minute, this seems really underpriced at $22. Especially because it's an original ACDC band shirt. Let me look up the comps on eBay. So I looked up the comps on eBay and I realized that this shirt is original and many copies were out there going for the same price. So I waited for that buyer who didn't do anything on Poshmark. So I figured like, okay, they're not gonna buy it. And I asked Michelle, I was like, Michelle, can you please raise the price of the shirt to $45 because this is the original shirt, not the copy, but the original. So she raised the, price to $45. A few minutes later, the original buyer, person who had a question, bought it. Well, long story short, guys, these shirts, even the replicas, are going for about $45. So
yeah.
$52 brand new. So, so you guys know.
Cool. The next item is a Sony 5 CD changer. So they don't really sell these anymore as people listen to Spotify. And so this is like one of those old school CD player where you can put 5 CDs in. That was so cool back then. And this was sold for $75 on Etsy.
Cool. Did we pay up for this one, advertising fee, or no?
I don't remember.
Don't remember? Okay. I mean, it matters. You know, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you guys are enjoying our video, please hit the like button on the right-hand side of the screen. We would really appreciate that.
So next one is a Volcom shorts, sport shorts. This was actually something that was returned from Poshmark, and then we sold it again at $20. So
this one was returned because we sent out the wrong size.
Yeah, exactly.
So that doesn't really matter. But what are you doing? What do you need to do?
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're back. So these shorts are Volcom. Volcom is like a skater brand. It does really well for us. If you guys are looking for skater brands, you can find these shorts for a couple bucks at a thrift store. All right. So the next one is a jacket. Is it this one?
Yeah, this jacket, we've had it actually for over a year. This was from one of our first hauls, and I don't know why this is a time to buy a bomber jacket. This is like a super warm jacket, but it was sold at original price for $28.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my grandfather passed away about 3 or 4 years ago. I could see him wearing something like that if he's in like a cold building or something, you know?
Sure.
I don't know, but all right. So then the next item that we sold
is a bundle.
Yeah, it's this guy right here. We sold a bundle of 2 items of Poshmark. It is a Victoria's Secret
crop top.
It's so stinking cute. It's like black with light pink stripes. It's gorgeous. And a beautiful, like a natural stone necklace with a cross on it with different beautiful stones on it. Now, yeah, this person really wanted this. We were negotiating for a while. And the person lives in San Diego. So this is totally like, I grew up in the area. I went to school there. And yeah, that looks like San Diego wear to me.
Now, we have a bunch of these Mickey Mouse shirts. So we sold 2 this week. This is a Mickey Uniqlo collaboration shirt. We sold it for $22.
Uniqlo is a Japanese brand. Uniqlo, QLO. So they're open in Los Angeles and I think New York. I don't know if you guys have one of these in your area, but I love Uniqlo. I wear their pants every day. They're really comfortable. And they come up with really cool collaborations with Disney all the time. Good morning, Irish Lux. Happy Monday to you. Another thing about Uniqlo, and just so you guys can get to know these brands out there, is the quality is amazing. Their prices are good. They sell the goose down feather jackets that are really light and warm for the winter. And then I love their pants that they sell. They're like stretchy. So just so you guys know a little bit about that Japanese company. Oh, they're in France as well. So
I think they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere, but are they in, Arizona?
Yeah, sure.
Are they in Florida? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Let us know. All right, so next one. Okay, this one's mine. So this is a awesome sale. We did Bolo Game Saturday recently and talked a little bit about board games. But hey, we sold this one on Etsy for $99. We paid $6 for it at an estate sale. This is a game of Risk. Risk is a very popular game. I don't know if you guys have played this version. It's really old, as you can tell. And we did pay this via an advertisement on Etsy. Sorry, we sold it via an advertisement on Etsy, so we had to pay up 20% profit, but we're glad that we sold it.
And the crazy thing is the box was really beat up, and the buyer still, they still wanted to buy it. Usually when when we have some damaged items, we're like kind of iffy about it, but they had no issues because we took clear photos of the box and everything. So this was a really good sale. The next one is Hunter boots. We've gotten 3 pairs of boots, and this is our second pair sold. It wasn't $120. We actually sold it for $58. So we made a small little profit from it.
A tiny profit from it. They're brand new. We have the cheapest price online. They sell for $80 something plus shipping online. So they got an excellent deal on these. If you've not seen the packaging of the boots, everything's gorgeous, like super high end. And do we have 1 pair of boots left?
Yeah.
I think we have 1 pair of boots left. Again, we're taking a small profit on some of these items because we just want to, like, you know, get them out there. So Irish Lick says, I have a few games up on Poshmark that I thought would sell quick because of COVID and it is just sitting there. Should I try Etsy? I am on eBay. Irish Lux for both platforms. So Irish Lux, are you selling on Mercari at all? I would suggest Mercari. My next question is, tell us what kind of games you have and how old are they? Are they vintage or are they new? Good morning to Vintage Joy Life. Happy Monday to you.
Irish Luck sometimes offer up too. You can sell those on offer up. Usually on weekends, as soon as you list them, people would snatch on it.
Good morning, Sales by Key. Happy Monday to you. Yeah, exactly what Michelle said. If for COVID, because people are still indoors, like people are still not going out of their house, and it's going to be this way for a couple years. List them on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace Friday morning. People are looking on the weekend for things to do. Yeah, so again, let us know what games you have and we can give you a little bit more suggestions on those.
You can talk about this one.
Sure, why not? Okay, this is one of my favorite sales just because I love the item. Can you give me the name of the artist? No?
Fred, some Russian last name. Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bummer. So this is a very famous artist. His name is Fred, and he does wildlife photography, puzzles, and all of that. This puzzle is like made out of pewter, and it's a bunch of little animals that make up the United States. It's in a beautiful casing. I think we probably priced it quite a bit low. It sold right away on Mercari for $50.
And it's a 3D little animal pieces where you put it together. So that was really awesome.
Yeah, exactly. It'll fall, like on the drive home when we bought it, it fell apart a little bit and we had to put it together. It was extremely challenging puzzle to put together.
Yeah,
so sure. It's not an easy puzzle, but it's really beautiful.
You do the jacket.
Okay, so then Michelle could do the jacket.
So the next one, this is a donation, actually.
Man, all your prices are off.
I know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. This was sold for $120, not $50. This was a 100% leather jacket. Surprisingly, the same person who bought the puzzle had a separate transaction, and she bought this jacket. So it's always good to like have a nice little store going, and people actually do browse through different stores.
Yeah, so I got to tell you about this jacket. This is from my mom. So she gave us a bunch of things to sell, and she's too kind to take any of the profit. She just gives it to us. Anyway, brand new leather jacket. I went online to see these leather jackets from the retailer where it was purchased, and they go for about $300 to $500 a piece. We let it go at $120. So the person who bought the puzzle came back and bought this jacket afterwards. So we sold it for $120, not $50, $120 on Mercari. So Irish Lex said the games are not vintage. I will try both. I don't have anything on Mercari, but have myself on Mercari. Irish Lex again, thank you. I will try OfferUp too. And if you can try Facebook Marketplace as well, you may even be able to bundle those. Please DM us and let us know what game so we can help you a little bit further later on. Okay, a Vintage Joy Life said, oh, fun, what brand is a jacket? So the jacket came from Mexico. Yeah, so it's a Mexican brand.
Jimenez Piel.
Jimenez, Piel, Piel, which is leather in Spanish. And you can check out their website. They have some beautiful jackets. JimenezPiel.com. They're absolutely gorgeous. jackets. Yeah, so
anything handcrafted, anything special would be appealing. Sometimes it's not about the name brand, but it's also about the intricacy of, you know, of the craftsmanship.
100%, and the quality, right?
Yeah.
So Irish Look said, I have a leather Harley Davidson on Poshmark, also sitting there. Definitely trying Mercari. Thank you, Flippin' Gals. You're so welcome, Irish Looks. Leather Harley Davidson will do well on eBay.
Very well.
Extremely well, yes. So give that one a try. All right, so our next one here.
This was a TV that Marina was talking about earlier. This is a Sharp TV VCR combo. A lot of this item is hot in the market right now. So especially if you have a remote, they're gonna go quickly. So I used to own one of these, and I was really excited because I could put in my little like VHS and watch a movie on it. So we sold this for $150 on Etsy.
145.
145.
Sorry, I'm the accurate person over here. 145. We sold it for 145 on Etsy. And we talked to you guys about that one earlier. We have a post on Instagram on it. Read it. It's really important and interesting to know more about that sale.
Grass trimmer.
All right. And our next one was our only offer up sale that we had this week.
Yep. So we sold this grass trimmer. We actually own this, and we decided, hey, you know, we actually have a gardener come here, so we don't need to use that anymore. So we let it go for $40. We only used it once or twice.
Yeah, this was just one of our own items that we were trying to get rid of. It was in great condition, so it went to a good home.
But any tools you have, any gadgets you have, anything functional, they're gonna sell on OfferUp. So that was on offer.
That would not be something that I would want to ship personally.
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be weird to pack.
Okay, so the next one is that Uniqlo brand again. This was really, really popular for us. The Disney, it looks like a pepperoni pizza, but it's outlined with Mickey. It's so cute. We're getting full price sales on these shirts, $28. Yeah. Any brand, just some tips here, any brand new t-shirts that we purchase, it doesn't matter where we get it from, that are cute or trendy, we sell them at $28. And about 50% of those, people buy it straight out. They don't even try to negotiate on Poshmark. And if someone offers us $10, we will just not take it because we won't make a profit off of that.
Yeah,
right?
this shirt is now sold out, actually.
So we are out of those. Awesome.
The next one, I believe this is a 4th of July attire shirt. You know, the 4th of July is coming up, and we sold this. We've had this for a long time, so we sold it for $18 on Poshmark.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful shirt. There's the beautiful bald eagle on the cover, the American flag, and like, I almost feel like the our, what do you call it, Constitution is like written on the background. It's a really beautiful, very patriotic shirt. Okay, so
next one is a bundle of Tommy Bahama shirts. So we owned a lot of these Tommy Bahama shirts. They're starting to like get popular again because summer is coming. So we sold 2 for $40 as a bundle.
Yeah, and if you are not familiar with Tommy Bahama, that's another kind of a bolo brand. It's not popular amongst young people. It's more of like an older crowd. Good morning, Mama Ventures. Happy Monday. But we ran across a bunch of these in the past at an estate sale. We picked them up for about $3 a piece, and we're selling them for about $25 each on Poshmark. And if you don't know about Tommy Bahama, this is one of our favorite brands. The quality is impeccable. Every shirt, if you go to a Tommy Bahama store, is $120 plus. Their clothes are very, very expensive. They do a lot of collaborations, and their buttons are made out of coconut skin. It's just, the brand is so beautiful, and like, it's about the island life, about relaxing, and we're in love with that brand. But they do better with the men's clothes, I think, than the women's clothes. Yeah. Okay, so next one is
a consignment item. I don't know, maybe Halloween, people are planning ahead. So this is a sailor costume for Halloween. We sold it for
Paul, so we're back now.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
And the last one is an express jeggings. Again, this was actually a return from another buyer. The pants didn't fit her, and so she returned it, and now we sold it for $18.
Wasn't it like $15 or something?
Oh, $15.
Was it? I don't know. I think it was very low. Okay, cool. I don't even remember where we got those. Where did we get those?
I don't know, garage sale.
At a garage sale, maybe? Okay. Cool. So, anyway.
Recap.
Let's do the recap really fast for those of you who just got here. All right, Michelle, you go for it.
So this was our best week so far. We're gonna continue to work harder to increase that profit. We sold 25 items, 10 on Poshmark, 3 on eBay, 5 on Mercari, 1 on OfferUp, 6 on Etsy. I think Etsy was really the winner because of the increased number of sales from this week. Total profit, actually total gross of $1,334.40. And our profit was $762.10.
Yeah, take that with a grain of salt though, because you know, packaging costs money, right? So we didn't include packaging materials in that. And you know, we're always trying to cover the cost of our hauls. So yeah, but honestly, not bad. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
I'm really happy with that. Yes.
We're gonna keep doing better.
We're gonna keep doing better. Yeah. So it is Monday. If you guys have any questions during this week, DM us. We're always happy to answer questions and help guide you guys in the right direction. Do not be afraid to send us a direct message on Instagram. A Vintage Joy Life said, that's amazing. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We upped our goals this week and it worked. So yeah. Setting goals is really important. It's Monday, guys. Let's set some goals for the week. So a goal today, just a simple one. 17 items. Relist 17 items. It's extremely important across all your platforms. We're also trying to do 5 on OfferUp per day and 5 on Facebook Marketplace per day, right? Also set a goal. How much profit do you want to make for the week?
Yeah.
For us, I think it's reasonable if we set the same goal we had last week. We didn't make it, but we got close to it. So we want to make about $1,000 in profit this week to cover the money we spent sourcing and make some profit. So let's go for that again this week. Yeah. All right. So here is our meme for the day. I'm going to let Michelle explain it. Because I don't know what it means. What's going on in there?
So this was popular back then when you say, oh, you know, what. So this is a picture, 6 different pictures of what people think Etsy sellers are like. On the upper left is what my friends think I do, and this person has these like rack of clothes in like a boutique store. What my mom thinks I do is basically you're kind of like playing with kids on doing crafting. What my customers think I do, you have this person staying in the office with a computer. And then what I think I do, I can't even see that.
Cozy crafts from the heart. No, that's not it. What I think I do is of junk, like a room full of junk. And then what my husband thinks I do, it has a picture of Joanne's craft store. Go to the store, go shopping all the time,
and
right?
then the last photo is what I really do is a mess of like full of like inventory laying around in the house. And that is so true.
I so love that. Yeah, I know, right? Because like you have these gorgeous pictures of your items. But yeah, I think our house is a mess.
I don't know, but
full of junk, and it stresses us out sometimes. So we spent like yesterday organizing our 2 days organizing our garage.
Yeah.
So we could feel better.
But it's so true.
It's so true. All right, guys, go kick butt this week. Have a wonderful Monday. Thanks for joining us today. We will see you guys tomorrow. If you have any ideas or questions about what we should discuss on our Coffee and Questions Live, please send us a DM. We're happy to consider all of your topics and ideas. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Uh-oh, somebody said something. The last picture is my office. Okay, I just had to read your comment, My Web Promos. That's awesome. Same, it's our kitchen. All right, bye for real. See ya.
Up in the game.